is Tommy G on the block with Pimps and Prostis, man. A pimp named Slickback. He will be proud.
Petitioned by a cop for
Oh yeah.
in their cop car.
Wait, what?
Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for
Oh yeah.
in their cop car?
Nah, that is
in uniform.
insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're in Phoenix, Arizona, on the Blade, speaking
Job
with
can't be that stressful.
prostitutes, getting an inside look at their life and how it is on the streets.
Nigga gotta get a little sucky on the side. Yo, Loki's loud in my Is it loud for y'all or am I tripping?
Pimping out of the kindness of your heart.
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not. Like when she go to sleep and pray,
It's
she praying
31
to me.
minutes. All right, no pausing.
That's a crazy
Wait,
statement.
what?
When she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
Once again, we dive into the world of prostitution, this time in Phoenix, Arizona. This story takes place on the Blade, the term used for the street where women can be seen walking at night looking for
Prosthetics.
customers.
I
The
call them
business of
prosthetics.
sex is a complicated one. Usually what you find is vulnerable women being controlled and manipulated by a devious pimp, who
True.
oftentimes himself grew up in a rough environment where he saw prostitution from a young age. For a young man growing up in poverty,
But the
he-
sad thing about it, sometimes it's like some girls be like looking so good, bro, but they be prosties, bro.
the lure of being a pimp is both
That's the only
financial
thing
and
that be
status
making me
related.
sad.
Monetarily, it's a great way to make fast money, and the profession of pimping has been glorified in rap music, presenting an image of a smoothly dressed man with cars, women, and the latest fashion.
Dang, why he gotta use
Phoenix
Lil
has
Baby?
long been a hotspot for prostitution and sex trafficking, two things that overlap. Recently, there have
gotta
been
use
major
Lil
busts,
Baby?
including one operation that arrested over 300 people in early 2023. While most of the mainstream media believes talking to some local vaguely related to the story in a corporate setting of an office is the way to deliver news, I believe the best way to get to the bottom of the story is to
It's
go
through
boots
Tommy
on the
G.
ground and get it straight from the source. Today, we
through
do just
Tommy G.
that. Our story begins
telling
by
you.
interviewing a pimp. and
By
as
anybody else, you can't get a better story by anybody else, only by Tommy G.
the
bro.
story goes on, we find ourselves in a
Or a
motel
better
room with a
experience.
prostitute getting ready for work and her pimp in the room as well. It's time to hit the Blade.
All right, let's go.
Quick announcement, time is running out
Oh,
to get your
Bobby
ticket.
G.
We have a live event
I'm
in
in-
Milwaukee, so if you're
I said Poppy G. Yo, I'm cooked. Hold on, skip dialogue, dude. I'm not gonna. I love you, Tommy G, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I
For
really.
them bands because that's what I like. I fuck
I'm
on
ruining
her bitch
myself
and
with that
then
one,
I'm
bro.
out of sight. That bitch gave me brain, yeah, that bitch blew my mind.
I ruined myself with that one,
So it's 5 p.m. on a Tuesday night. This is
But I'm
the
proud
first
that Tommy G
impression
got a
of the
baby, though.
Blade. We're gonna show you what we see. Just think that this is somebody's reality. That 6-7 days a week, this is how they feed themselves, feed their kids. Like, could you imagine a mom being out here? Mom's gonna go
I know,
out and
it's
work
sad,
tonight.
bro.
She'll be back in the morning.
It's like imagine being
That's,
a mom. Imagine being a mom. Imagine a mom being a prosthetic or an OnlyFans girl.
A crazy reality to me. They say this is
No
the world's
disrespect.
oldest profession, and I wonder if America's making the right calls in how we're handling prostitution. Would it not be safer to have brothels? Would it not be safer for the women?
True.
For the STDs? You cut out the pimps, which to me are the guys you gotta cut out of this game.
Oh, they show
Tell
his
the
face or
people
something?
where we are right now.
Shit, right now we on 27th
Whoa,
Avenue.
so you gotta go on the Patreon to see his face? Tommy G, isn't that not kind of like federal?
Tell the people where we are right now.
Shit, right now we on 27th Avenue Indian School.
Okay.
That's the Blade, but really that's the start of the Blade. But you feel me? We just gonna say that's the Blade.
And what's the Blade?
Okay.
Yeah, you gonna
Sound
come
like
down
you from
here, you gonna
California.
see some fat hoes,
Ooh,
small hoes.
you see what I'm
We
saying?
just
Like,
gonna
look,
say
bro.
That's the Blade.
And what's the Blade?
You gonna come down
You know what I'm saying? She look good. Like, why she gotta be a prosthetic?
here, you gonna see some fat hoes, small hoes, anything, pigeon toes, but you feel me? Everything down
But
here
y'all see
get
what I
money
mean,
though.
though?
To me, it's mind-blowing that a man can convince a team of women to work for him, to be on the street, to put their body at risk, and then collect the money for that. How do you
And then I
manage
even
to
distribute the
do
money
that?
back to
Bro,
them.
we're not convincing to do anything. They seeing that we providing them a higher lifestyle for them.
Okay.
You feel me? Some females, they gonna be able to go to college. Some females, they ain't gonna never be shit. They need to run into a nigga like me or a nigga like us. Anybody on our lifestyle that's gonna actually elevate them and be able to give them what they need. Be able to, feel me, put them in their car, put them in the house. A
Okay,
lot of
I
people, they
like
gonna be
that
in their mama
mentality, but why do they gotta sell their body though? Like, you can't even think of another option for them?
house rest of their life. Ain't gonna never be nowhere. 4 kids, 5 kids, but you feel me? Turn around. You see that? Can't make this up. Almost from the roll the window down.
What advantage do the women have in teaming up with someone like you?
They by themselves, they liable to get broke. When you get broke, you a renegade, you out here by yourself, you ain't got nobody to protect you or help you. Anybody can do anything to you. They know you got a purse full of money, they know you ain't giving it to nobody, so it's on you. You need somebody to be able to watch your back, make sure you safe, make sure you're okay, make sure you can eat, make sure you get home safe.
You kind of view yourself as the bank and the security guard of your women.
I'm everything.
When they're out on the street, how much of what they bring in goes to you?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. I'm your everything. Like when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
Who the hell do this nigga think he is? Who does this nigga think he is? Nigga, who are you? Bro, saying that she go as when she go to bed, she praying to you. Nigga, what can you do? You acting like you unstoppable. Nigga, I just boom, you're dead. Like, what the freak? What if like, nigga, what if she gets stopped by the whole mafia, like an Italian mafia? What you finna do? Oh, that hoe go.
It is what it is, man.
Do you think that's a fair arrangement that all their money goes to you?
100%. Because it's going back to them in the long term. Anything they need paid for, it's coming right out of my pocket, and that's everything.
What kind of things did you buy them?
They might need a whip, they might need their rent paid, they might need a house. Their kids might need some clothes, their kids might need some food, their kids might need their daycare paid for. You never know what they might need, but whatever they need, that's why they give everything they got to me, and I'm gonna make sure everything okay.
Tell the people.
So you telling me they give all the money that they worked for and everything like that, they give it to you, and whatever they need, you buy. Why don't they just keep the money?
What a bottom is.
That's the to rely on. Like all the go,
like
they leave,
manage
anything.
money or something?
You can't trust no to stay, but your bottom you can trust that one. That one ain't gonna never leave.
Did you say off?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
When you off on a nigga, that mean like you could be with another nigga. Anything. It's really just anything to not to somebody liking. You feel me? Where it's like, all right, you stop with me, but you ain't just stop with me and keep it solid and let a nigga know what it is. You feel me? You off on me. You did something unrespectable.
And look, just out here she comes back again. How can someone get away with that? That looks like so obvious what's going on.
I know a couple people that will stop that interview right then and there if there was Tommy G and get that girl, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I know a couple people.
She ain't doing nothing wrong. She just walking on the phone. You feel me? I ain't see no crime.
Is this something that Phoenix police are trying to bust, or that you have to worry about police?
You for sure gotta worry about police. We go 2 minutes up the street, you gonna see hella police, but like, ain't nobody doing shit. They don't see nothing going on, you feel me? Unless somebody's stupid enough to be seen.
How do you view women?
I love women. For real, I love everything about women, you feel me? I don't even like being around niggas. I only like being around women, you feel me? A nigga ain't gonna keep me paid, the gonna keep me paid.
Nah, this is a pimp named Slickback.
My sister is on the blade right now in Vegas, on my mama.
How'd you find your way into this?
Shit, bro.
Nigga, his sister is out there getting... His sister's a prostitute too? She's a prosthetic too? He's pimping his own sister out?
When I was like 18 years old, I was with this little bitch, or really an older bitch, but whole time she was a hoe. I didn't even know she was a hoe. She just always had dough, you feel me? She'd pay for little shit that I had going on, and it came to a point to where she started kind of like, you know, I'm gonna teach you the game. She wanted to see me get paid.
So an older woman taught you the game?
For surely.
What's the relationship you have with your mom?
I talk to my moms every day.
Does she know what you're up to?
Yeah, she know what I do.
Does she know what your sister doing?
She don't like it, but she gotta respect me. I gotta take care of myself. She see how I'm taking care of myself. She see how I'm taking care of others, you feel me?
Where do you see yourself on the balance of good and evil?
Straight good. Ain't no evil in me, you feel me? Everything I'm doing is out the kindness of my heart. I'm trying to make sure everybody that is part of me, I play my part and we smooth.
But it plays 50-50 because you're like Tommy G about to say, you're pimping out women. You're having women use their body to get money to bring it back to you. That's already wrong in its own area. So what do you mean there's no evil?
Pimping out like,
and like
kindness of your heart?
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not.
What happens if one of your girls comes back and doesn't bring a dollar home?
She wouldn't even come back, I ain't gonna lie. She know better than to come back and she ain't got no bread. But it's like, for what? What you here for? Like, you know?
What's the most a woman has brought back in here?
Usually a quota is about a band, but you feel me? I done had to bring in like 35 bands in the night before.
Is there a particular day
they making breach like that in a day? Bro, through like in a night? Wait, not even a whole day, a whole night? 12 hours?
week that's the hottest?
Saturday. Sunday morning.
Is it a dangerous job?
Oh
For
my
me, I know how to
God.
play the game right. You feel me? I ain't never in my life been in no danger playing this, but I done heard some stories, but that's about it.
Is it dangerous for the women?
Yeah, I say it's dangerous for them at all times. If they not protecting themselves, they not making sure that they safe at all times, they not doing their perfect screening. When I mean perfect screening, I mean perfect screening. Because any little flaw could really have you jammed up.
What makes a good job?
Damn.
He gonna have to pay, and he gonna have to keep paying and keep paying and keep paying.
One thing we've
Keep
heard
paying.
in Chicago and Los Angeles from both the pimps
Nigga, they
and the
keep coming
prostitutes
back
out
for
there
seconds?
is they don't have black customers.
They can't find a girl
How do you
out
feel
there
about
that
that?
can love
Yeah,
them
we
for
don't do
real.
no AAs.
What is
That's
AA?
African American.
No African American
Yeah,
customers?
no African American.
And why is that?
It's never really nothing good coming up.
Why no black customers? What the hell you got against with blacks?
African Americans, they usually too aggressive, they want too much, they not paying enough. It's almost like a safety hazard.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll move like that. I ain't gonna I understand. I ain't gonna lie, coming from a black man, I totally get it.
No.
Well,
No, just making sure you're checking the
Yeah.
surroundings. Okay, we're gonna keep going on the blade. Maybe we'll see you a little later tonight. But thank you for sharing your story, and I wish you the best.
Well, he
okay,
gonna leave
so
them
we're gonna
hundreds
hit the
with us?
blade. We're gonna pick up some chicks.
Without having any good street connections that can get me into the rooms with pimps and prostitutes, I decided to try my luck by driving around and trying to pay women for a conversation. This made me feel nervous, uncomfortable, and I struck out more than an 8th grade boy
Bro,
at the dance.
like,
Apparently, an Arizona
kinda
YouTuber
crazy.
went around harassing these ladies
I'll wait for
before,
Tommy to
so they were
finish.
not too keen for an interview, understandably.
I always feel like such a fucking slimy bastard when we're doing this. It just feels so weird and wrong.
Like, I know the girls gotta be happy that like they're getting paid just to talk and not like used for their body though. I know like it makes them happy. Like,
When I visit tough places, I always look for people that are thriving despite the environment. We found a
And I know,
boxing
like,
gym,
they
so I figured
cautious,
I'd
too.
talk to a coach and hear his mentality and how he steers youth in the right direction.
We're at a boxing gym right now. As you can tell, kids are working out, they're jump roping, they're getting a sweat. And we're with the coach. What's your name, sir?
Rafael Valenzuela, nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you, coach. ¿Qué es el impacto
Good working,
de la prostitución en la área?
Niños no
This
se
reminds me
enfocan
of
en
that
eso, ni
movie,
siquiera
Never Back
voltean a ver
Down.
a ellos. Ellos vienen y trabajan aquí en el gimnasio, llegan, se van a su casa, no andan en las calles, es diferente para ellos. Acá se van a correr a veces y pues, estamos cuidándolos de que no haya gente que los moleste.
Piensa que un gimnasio como esto es muy importante para la comunidad.
Oh, sí es bien importante porque, como te digo, los enseñas a
I need to
pelear,
learn Spanish.
pero también les formas disciplina. Cuando ellos crezcan, vayan formándose bien para ya sea para un trabajo, para
I need
estudiar
to,
lo
you
que
know
sea,
what I'm saying? I
les
need to
forma
get
su
Latina.
disciplina para ser alguien en la vida.
Piensa que la
I need
policía
a Latina to teach me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, word, I need word.
necesita ser más fuerte allí, o la que es la solución para esto.
Pues ahorita yo pienso que con todo esto que está de las drogas que están saliendo, que ya ves que hay tantas personas que están envueltas en drogas, también es duro para la policía mantener todo esto pues controlado, porque hay un policía o dos y hay como 100 o 200 gentes en la
But he's talking the
calle
talk,
haciendo
though.
sus cosas, entonces es duro para la policía. Yo pienso que ellos están trabajando en eso, pero sí deben de estar un poquito más enfocados en eso también.
Muchas gracias. ¿Qué tú haces
So
para
basically-
los niños y la comunidad? So, muchas
So
gracias.
basically, the problem in the
Apparently-
community is the prostitution and the drugs.
A YouTuber that was harassing prostitutes, and so that's making it not very easy for us to try and talk to women. We're gonna have
Oh, I think I know exactly who he's talking about. Oh my gosh, I think I know exactly who he's talking about. That's actually kind of insane.
hop out on foot and see if we can just get
I'm not
people's
gonna like, I'm not gonna call him out,
perspective.
but I
Yeah.
think I know exactly who he's talking about. Damn, that's kind of crazy. I watched that video like
So
a
it
couple
looks like
months ago.
somebody's getting
I mean, not a couple months ago, like
just got a customer,
couple weeks
and they're
ago.
going to a motel.
Oh, is prostitution happening right there? I mean, prostitution happening right there.
It feels like we're in another world right now. This guy's kind of geeking out.
Yeah,
right
he also cracked.
Feeling like
boy.
I was about to fold my cards, as a last-ditch
Goods.
effort, I decided to go to a motel lobby and see who I could meet. After standing in line for a few minutes, my luck changed when a lady named Roxy got in line behind me. Here's what happened.
Roxy.
What is it like night to night around here? Does it get hectic?
Oh, she's a local. I thought she was a
Sometimes
prostitute.
it does. Mainly you have like all the smokers that smoke blues hanging out around here. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, you know, like people fighting and want to shoot each other.
Over
you know.
drugs or over like the
It's
pimping?
mainly over. It's not even got nothing to do with the pimping no more.
Oh.
It's all got to do with the pills, like the fentanyl. Like it's not their area to take over.
As far as Phoenix goes, this is the hotbed for pimps and prostitutes, unquestionably, right?
Yeah.
So one question I have is, do you think it should be legal? Should we have brothels where you can legally go, do your business, it's a little safer for the women?
To me, it's a job for them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like strippers. It should be legal for them to do it, somewhere to go safe, you know, instead of just walking the blade and then people picking them up and then somebody, you know, hurting them or killing them or something like that.
Have you ever heard of a bad story?
NYPD identifies person of interest in death of hooker found in a barrel. Dang, so you telling me like, dang, so probably like, okay, it's probably a situation probably like this happened, probably like he picked her up, maybe it cost too much, maybe she wasn't doing it right or whatever, and then he probably killed her or something like that. Shit, I ain't stopping them, make it legal, something wrong with you.
Story happening to
what if
woman.
your daughter doing
I've
it?
heard of a lot. I've seen a lot of females get in a car and end up in the back of an alley, gutted up, cut up. I've seen a girl that was on the blade on Northern and 27th, and they found her body in the back of an alley just laying on an empty bed, no clothes on, stabbed up.
How do you view the pimp?
Dang, so they basically like fully raped her. They like really like R-worded her and like, damn.
A helpful person? Is he a parasite?
This
is he a
is
bad
sad,
guy?
man.
I don't think these women need pimps, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why would you need a pimp when you're trying to work for the money for yourself? Some of these women are vulnerable, you know?
What percent of the rooms here
Thank
you
you,
think are
somebody with a mindset, bro. Because I'll be sitting there, why do women need pimps, bro? Like, okay, I understand from the aspect, like, they probably don't know how to control money, or like, they just, like, spending it, like, whatever. But, dude, you're telling me that you're going out there, you selling your body, you getting smashed by all these nasty men, just to take all your money and give it back to somebody else, bro. I get it for the protection and everything like that. But, girl, all you need is a gun. All you need is a taser. You know what I'm saying? Like, word. All you need is a little go to target practice. Like, you feel me? Or, like, pay for somebody that can, like, watch over you.
Travelers in. That's across the street. And over there, they can bring as many people as they want. Just the other day, I seen these two girls bring a trick over there, and I don't know what they were trying to do, rob him or what, but he busted out their window, and then he left, and then they left. It was crazy. I was like, wow.
It seems like a dangerous world to be in.
Nigga trying to get scammed.
Especially for the tricks too, you know? 'Cause they never
Imagine
know what's
dying
behind the
butt-ass
doors, so they
naked,
never know
worst way
what's
to
gonna
go
happen.
out.
They can get set up. Somebody could be waiting for them.
I'm scared if I'm ever showering, bro, and somebody robs the house and I like, oh my gosh.
Rob them and stuff. And most of these females are doing it for the fentanyl, and that's pretty crazy.
Does the pimp get the woman hooked on fentanyl? Is that part of the game?
No, I think that they get themselves hooked on that. Some pimps say if you follow the girl, they'll come right up on you and tell you, hey, well, what are you doing bothering my girl and this and that, and he'll point a gun at you and all kinds of shit. It's crazy.
Have you ever met a pimp that you think is a good guy?
All pimps are bad, bro.
I know quite a
I feel
few.
like all pimps are bad.
They're alright. Yeah, you see a lot of ambulance. Just earlier today, they had the helicopters and like 10, 15 squad cars. I guess they were on high-speed chase from here.
The motel managers, do you think they 100% know what goes on?
Of course they do. Some of them are with it and some of them ain't with it.
I guess in some ways I get it. Like, what are they gonna do? Say, no, I don't want to feed my family? Like, that's the thing. Like, every person in the chain, at the end of the day, they're trying to survive.
Yes.
And
That's what this whole situation is. Like the homeless, the prostitution, the drug addicts.
Okay.
Everybody's trying to survive out here. You know, this world is hard, you know?
do you have anyone waiting on you right
Yeah,
now?
I have them waiting
Are
on
they in
me.
the truck?
No.
Do your thing first and we can talk
Yeah,
after?
they're pushing a shopping cart, so they have all my bags in the shopping cart.
So guys, motels like this, they're hot spots, and there's cities, major cities all around the country that someone's day-to-day life, the way they put food on the table is to sell their body. But you let me know in the comments,
sad,
should it be legal? Would it be safer,
Even on OnlyFans, bro.
better, cleaner if it was legal? Or hey, no, that's a line we shouldn't cross.
Bro,
This is-
if it was cleaner, if it was legal, we're cooked. The next generation is cooked. What do you mean it should never be legal, bro? Like, come on, bro. The prostitution be legal and it's already this bad. Imagine if it was legal, it'll be worse. Oh my gosh. It'll be worse.
Society, you guys let me know what you think. And one thing that's a little spooky about doing this is you never know how close a pimp
We only
is
got
keeping an
OnlyFans
eye
when he
on
posts
you.
it. That's what I'm
Some
saying. We
car
already
with
got
tinted
OnlyFans.
windows. I mean, we just saw pimps with crazy guns in the car. I think if you're not bothering someone,
he
they're
had
not
a gun.
gonna
He
bother
wasn't
you.
showing his face.
We're gonna wait for this girl and see what she brings us to.
Find these, they find like people already broken in the room.
Yeah.
Like, see how the bed's all like moved to the side?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you can move the furniture out and it's like dirty under there. Sometimes they don't even clean these rooms right. I stayed in that one over there today. and got me over there. I killed like 2 big roaches in that room.
Damn.
You moved the bed, it was dirty. Comforts didn't look clean. They had like little thin pillows. It's just crazy. People been getting shot over here. Right now it's mainly over the fentanyl. Al Chapo Guzman put a stop to fentanyl for the blues to come here. A lot to do with cartel, you know.
They never deal with the cartel, boy. Oh my gosh. Them videos, woo!
That's why a lot of people know me around here. After this car accident and everything, I stopped.
The cartel videos is crazy.
But, you know, I gotta get my shit together. I'm waiting for my settlement to come through and then
From the insurance company?
yeah, Hemp wants somebody that's gonna work. The rooms he pays for, food he's paid for, the clothes he's paid for. She has to work that off.
When they have
True.
the tricks, what percent of them you think wear condoms?
I don't even think they do. It's just a dangerous game.
I mean, I see. I
One
don't want
bad
to talk
thing,
about the
you
one
know?
video that
How
I
much does
seen.
this room cost tonight?
It was a streamer that, like, you know what I'm
It
saying?
was supposed to be $63.
For a sketchy motel, 84 seems pretty high.
It is.
$84?
Then talk to
Wait,
them, and then
$84?
find out if they're comfortable with it. They,
Can I give you my number?
yeah, so that way they won't be all get sketchy.
Yes.
Hey, I'm in room 176, right next to the laundry room. They're coming.
She's a
I've
prosthetic.
seen a
I
little
thought she
bit
was a
then.
local. She's a prosthetic too? I thought she was a local. That is crazy.
Think about
Tommy
this,
G said
picking up weed. Back in the day, you had to meet someone in a sketchy cul-de-sac or alley. Dealer would drive up, you're nervous, the cops are gonna pull up. And now they have dispensaries. You walk in calmly. You get what you want.
True.
You walk out. Everyone's happy and no one gets hurt. I think it's pretty similar with prostitution.
To see what a future could look like if sex work was legalized, let's look at two
It's
different
not
case
legal.
studies that are out there.
Let's
in
not
Nevada,
do it.
the only place in the United States where it's legal, the results have been encouraging. Sex workers report a great reduction in violence, better relationships with police, and like the legalization of marijuana, the counties that have legalized it are enjoying increased tax revenue and tourism dollars that it brings to their area. In the Netherlands, they decided to legalize prostitution in specific districts that they call tipple zones. Cities that have implemented these zones saw a 30 to 40% decrease in incidents of sexual abuse and rape. A study
Bro, but bro, bro, think about bro, nah, I sound like a Karen, bro. But think about the kids, bro. Bro, what? Legalizing, think about the kids.
found from Yale estimates that major cities spend around $7.5
Oh
million
my
every
God.
year enforcing prostitution laws, and something I thought of is that money could instead be invested to fighting crimes like shootings and theft, things that are a little bit more major. What do you think?
I think they're using that to block it.
Have you ever seen a motel that is this secure? Like, as far as how to get in? Travelers Inn's pretty locked down. We're at Miguel. Throw the drone up too.
I'm not talking about them having kids. I'm talking about the kids like all the other families. I'm talking about like kids that like living a regular school life and you know what I'm saying, they growing up and they seen on the internet that sex is legalized, or girls on the internet seeing other girls doing OnlyFans, like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? I see how much money they're making on OnlyFans. You know what? I want to do it, like that type of shit.
We can find, there's some weird stuff going on around here.
Damn, hold on.
Hey Roxy,
I thought the beat was gonna play.
They said give them a few minutes.
are they down?
Yeah, they're down the top, so they give them a few minutes because they just got the door.
10 minutes? Okay, cool. Alright, sounds good. Out in the open, there's someone right there. It's a hoop. Thanks. How are you? So, I'm looking to talk to people, I'm looking to pay people for interviews.
Oh, no, I'm good, love. Thank you.
No?
Oh,
We just have to make sure we're
dang,
not
she walked
walking
around
into a setup.
fast.
True. 'Cause, yeah, that could be a setup.
She walked away fast. Society's changing for a bad way.
How you doing? Good. I can hop out, you want to meet me at the gate?
Okay, Pimp sound like
Here,
a
I'm
cool
gonna come
guy.
out right now so you can see me.
And then if I head, I'm living in the now.
What's going on? Nice to meet you. How long do you plan on going out for?
Probably all evening.
You're gonna go
Dang,
for 24
bro.
hours straight?
That's
The
not,
all
That sounds exhausting.
not my first time. Probably won't
walking the strip for all night, dude.
be my last.
So what goes through your head when you get ready to go out there?
Just trying to stay positive.
How dangerous is it out there for you?
It could get pretty dangerous, to be honest.
Can you run us through a story of an experience that might give people an idea of how hectic it can get out there?
I mean, it could get pretty dangerous. I had this one client who didn't want to like always make them pay me first, and then like I'll do the service or whatever. He like try to take the money back from me and shit. I have like brothers and shit that I call and like they handle the situation.
So basically, you just tell us that your brothers and them murdered him without telling us that they murdered him.
You need backup, you can.
Yeah, not everybody has that, you know? I didn't have that at first.
Is there anything you can tell about your clients or customers? Like,
a lot of them
Tommy, you trying to get some of that? She on or something?
are still married and literally cheating on their wives, and that's
True.
crazy as fuck to me.
what percent of your clients do you think are married?
Probably over half of them.
Wow. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
What percent of clients are wearing rubbers and what aren't? Like,
Well, I don't do anything without a rubber, so.
it seems like it would be pretty risky to do it without a rubber.
Niggas is cooked.
I know a couple girls that that do anything for $1.
Can you tell me more about your story or how you got into this?
I'll be 23 next month, and I've been doing this since 17.
What happened when you were 17 that you said, hey, this is what I want to do?
Well, I mean, my mom actually, I'm from Indiana actually. My mom moved us back out here to Arizona, and we didn't have anything. We didn't have a house, we didn't have a car, we didn't have shit. And then my mom left me out here by myself.
Your mom left you out here
Nah,
by yourself?
L
Where is she?
mom, what the freak? The mom just moved out here and they have nothing. She just left her?
You go.
She moved to Florida with her mom.
So is this kind of just survival?
So the mom, what? So the mom moved out to Arizona with her daughter, left the daughter because they had nothing, and said, no, F my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just save myself, and moved in with her mom. What the grandma doing? Like, did the grandma not say, hey, where's your daughter? Like, bro, L grandma too.
Yeah.
Chris, is there anything you think would be important to tell people back home that might not know anything about this world?
Don't be so judgmental towards people. I'm a peacemaker. I love peace. You don't know what the next person's going through, really.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
That's facts. That's all.
Honestly, I don't know, but
I try my best not to.
Not too much longer.
We've done a similar piece in Chicago and Los Angeles, and one thing we've heard from both pimps and prostitutes in both those areas is they don't do black customers.
I know somebody who's a prostitute for when they was 14. She's my, well, like we're the same age, but I know somebody else like doing it since they was 14.
Okay, I don't do black customers either.
Too risky?
Yeah.
What percent of women out here you think have pimps?
I think back then when I first started working versus now, it's a lot of renegades now. Versus when I first started working, it's a lot of pimps. And
a pimp named
Do you
Slickback.
think pimps are helpful, or do you think they're hurtful to the business model?
As long as they're not a gorilla pimp, then they can be very helpful.
So you kind of need a pimp to survive in some ways?
Yeah.
Is the game plan basically to find customers and bring them back here?
I do car dates.
Is that the most common way of doing it?
Yeah.
Are there any weird fetishes that you come across?
Oh no, I gotta hear this, bro.
He hit me up. He's like, "Are you able to like?" I didn't know what scat play was until.
Nope. Well, I'm looking it up right now. I don't want her to tell me. I want to bare my eyes. I want to bare my eyes. I gotta see this information. I got to see. Stop! Don't look it up. Wait, what is it? What is it? Scat play. Karma is often a component of wider term, something else, which refers to getting sexual pleasure from creation of human faces, whether it's from its smell, touch, taste, or sight. Scat is another term for feces. And scat sex or scat play refers to using scat in sexual activities. So you're telling me scat play is when you use poop, doo-doo, shit in sexual activities? So you're basically telling me like the two girls in one cup, that's basically scat play?
Until I had to Google it when he asked me to do it. Scat play? Who? Like, really like stuff like that.
For any family or friends that might be out there wondering how you're doing, is there anything you would like to say to them?
I'm good. I'm alive. Shit. they can hit my line. But I do have a son, and I do see myself being more active in his life.
Bro, I feel so weird, man. I feel so weird, man.
When he's not with you, who does he stay with?
My baby daddy's mom.
Okay, let's go. You in the game or formerly in the game?
I'll never leave the game.
How young were you when you got into this game?
9.
Damn.
9? Who got you into this game at 9?
Just watching. Born in Los Angeles, California.
Did you grow up on Figueroa?
Yeah, I know about Figueroa.
Did you have any family members on the blade?
Cousins, females.
Did they teach you the game?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
34.
Now that you're older, more mature,
I was about to
is
say,
that kind of
damn.
wild to think like that you were that young and put in those type of situations?
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
So I hear all the time, pimps take
Why he sound so
100% of the money.
suspicious?
That to me sounds absolutely crazy. What's your take on that?
She only gonna do what you let her do to you. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I mean, whatever she go for, that's what it's gonna be. I mean, there is some that do that. There are some that run their program a little differently, you know?
So if people think, man, a pimp is just a parasite, do you agree with that, or do you think that's, or do you disagree with that?
It can be, but see, you got motherfuckers out there giving pimp a bad name.
It's
True.
pimping a lucrative business.
Very.
What's the most you think you ever made in a month?
But it's still bad all general. Like, wait, whoa.
Is pimping a lucrative business?
Very.
What's the most you think you ever made in a month?
30.
It's like an investment banker's income. It's not bad, huh? Do you ever feel bad for some of the prostitutes out there?
Actually, I do. That's what made me stop. A lot of these girls were raised wrong. They weren't loved how they were supposed to be. It took me a minute to realize, like, the life comes out of that. You know, the whole baby comes out of that. That's crazy. Like, pussy is the root of all evil. It's what make the world
Facts,
go
that
round.
is true,
It's the
true,
best
true,
thing on
true.
earth. It'll make anybody do anything.
Have you ever had
Facts.
to hunt down
I
a
ain't gonna
trick
lie.
and collect money?
If Coochie can make a nigga kill a nigga, that's true, bro. Like, that's insane, bro. Niggas
A lot?
die over Coochie, bro.
On
That's
the
not even
scale of good
theirs.
and evil,
The
where
girl
do you
don't even
see
want 'em.
yourself?
I see myself good.
What percentage of women out there do you think have been sexually abused or abused as a kid?
A lot.
What percent of pimps out there you think have been abused as a kid?
See, that's what I'm saying about this word pimp. You got boyfriend pimping, gorilla pimping, freak body pimping.
What is a freak body pimp?
These dudes out here that don't care. They'll pimp a tranny, they'll pimp a gay dude, they'll... shit is wild, B. Like,
Bro, why that type of name, though? Freak body. No, you said freak body pimping. Like, yo, why that type of name? Why the name sound funny?
this shit is illegal, flag on the motherfucking plane. But I guess if it make you money, hey, but I ain't gonna be selling a boy pussy. That's out of pocket.
Have you ever been in danger doing this job?
Every day I'm in danger. 144 years.
Okay.
Bro,
144 years?
I should not
You
be
know, another one
laughing.
that got 422 years.
From Arizona? 420 years?
After Steve mentioned
You
that he
get
knew of pimps that
420
got
years,
144
nigga, just give
year,
some life.
420 year sentences, I was curious to know the legal ramifications for
What's the point of giving somebody 440 years? Just say life. Anything over 90, give him life. What the fuck? He's gonna die anyway. He's not living up to what?
each of the characters in the story: pimps, prostitutes,
Yo, I
and
ain't
johns.
gonna lie, bro.
And it turns out it depends on the state. But let's take California for example. For a first-time offender, if someone pimping an adult, they typically get a sentence of 3 to 6 years. But a really
Okay.
bad pimp who's involved in sex trafficking and more may get a few decades in prison, like this Milwaukee pimp did recently. For the women caught soliciting sex, most states agree that it is better to help the
Keep
women
them
than
locked
heavily
in the
punish them.
afterlife.
Because of this, prostitution is typically a misdemeanor, and instead women are steered towards programs like probation, mandatory AIDS testing, and community service. And now for the Johns. Let's take Illinois for example. Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart noticed a discrepancy in the Department of Justice statistics. In 2010, 43,000 women were arrested for prostitution and only 19,000 Johns were arrested for soliciting it. He decided he wanted to go after the Johns soliciting sex and launched his National John Suppression Program. When the Johns are caught, they're given a ticket and a fine, and the money from their fine goes to support counseling and job programs for the Women's Justice Program, a program that supports the sex workers the police catch. To steer them into a better future.
Imagine the motherfucking
Hey, clap it up for that.
22 years in the Department of Corrections.
That's insane.
All because of a stinking ass bitch.
I learned a lot. Do you have any final thoughts?
If you can get out of it, get out of it. If you don't put anything in it, don't expect shit out of it. Straight up.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, W to that
Families
mother
worry
dude.
about them and think, every day that shit on these streets is going to be okay, but you never know. I mean, there's so many girls that came up
There's a lot of girls that
dead,
are missing right
that
now.
are missing. They found girls that the tricks took him and raped him and left him in the alley. There's a girl that they found over here on Northern too, and they found her in a suitcase.
In a suitcase.
In a suitcase.
Chopped up in a suitcase.
Like they don't have to walk the blade. I think that's the cheapest hoeing you can ever do. Internet, cool. That's more.
The internet's the worst.
What? That gets dangerous too.
No,
you can have somebody lying to you about who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Cam it up. You
Then
can
why
get
do
through
it if
just
it's
cam it up.
They used to have where get on the internet.
Oh wait, no,
and
I ain't gonna
just
lie.
You
Nah, I sound bad when I said that. I'm not gonna lie.
don't have to touch nobody, go see nobody. I think that's the safest way.
I feel like if it was that easy,
Because
then
that's what's
nobody
going on
would
right
be
now.
doing it.
Right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
that's the number one fear of what's going on right now. These women are ruining themselves. Syphilis, gonorrhea. Like these women
I
are
haven't had an
catching,
STD yet.
and by the grace of
Some
God.
girls do take care of them.
I mean, but how they catching it though? It's not like they catching it by them. Like you don't catch it by yourself. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Imagine like one day you just like, you know what, bro? F it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need something. You go out, bro. You go pick you up. You know what I'm saying? Go pick you up a prosthetic. She give you some mean top, nigga. 2 weeks later, you got AIDS. Like, what the fuck?
Themselves, you know, you got some girls walking out here like damn, like they look like high class prostitutes, you know, like their shit don't stink.
What's the percentage of them that are not going to doctors, getting checkups, and
Fat.
it's
Oh
high.
my gosh, dude.
For those that do
That's
take care of
what's
themselves,
scary about
kudos, respect to you. Handle your scandal. With the ones that ain't, you need to get it together.
That's lack of love. They don't have that person to teach them that
Right,
shit.
that's what I'm talking about. Like the ones that don't try to take care of
And
themselves.
that's what the fuck is going on upstairs?
Are the ones that go out and have sex for like $20-$30. Girl, you're really cheating yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know?
a baby come out of there, that shit is priceless. At the end of the night, they're gonna pay for
One
it.
pimp told me one time, because he wanted me to work for him, he told me, girl, you sitting on $1,000 right now. I was like, what the f are you talking about?
It says the men in the Bible, quote unquote, men were made from dirt. We came from dust, dirt, where we will return back to dust, dirt. Women were handcrafted. And then they say that we shall not lust. I can't help it. Shit, look what you made.
Do you guys think that sex work should be legal?
So you're blaming God. What the fuck? You're blaming God because you can't control your own lustful nature. Okay, dude.
Legal that there should be brothels where women can work at?
Yes. I feel like it'd be a lot more safer.
Yes, it would. And most of these women wouldn't be getting killed out here. A majority of the that's out here is coming from prostitutes getting killed.
Because this job involves women getting into cars or motel rooms with men they've never met, this profession carries a great deal of risk. Sex workers are some of the most common targets for killers. Take, for example, the Chicago Strangler, where 50 women over the last 20 years have been killed, and almost all of them sex workers. When you mix the social stigma of the profession and police forces overwhelmed by cases, the result is many of these killings go unsolved, and the predators out there are aware of this.
A lot of these women are also hoeing for their addiction, just to stay high.
How much has fentanyl changed the game in hoeing?
Oh man, fentanyl f***ed that game up. By far the worst drug that ever hit American soil. I've been 18 months clean off of it, man. Let me tell you, by far that was the best feeling, the best choice I ever made in my life was to stop f***ing with that.
Get some class for him, man.
Like 100 pills a day.
What percent of the women out there you think are addicted to drugs in some way?
Probably like 2% don't do drugs.
I'd say a lot of them do it just to cope with what they're doing.
What we have to go through, yeah.
Do you ever enjoy yourself with a customer? Like this is kind of a fun part of the job, or is it never fun?
Yeah, sometimes there's like good customers.
Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for sex?
Hell yeah. Hell
In
yeah.
a cop car?
Hell yeah.
Huh?
Right here on the Bible, on my child's life.
Are they good customers?
Yes.
You'd be the best one.
Dang, boy, the job be so stressful. Boy, the job be so stressful, bro. Nah, bro, imagine a cop pulling up. Right, a cop pull up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, no, I gotta do it like this. No, a cop pulling up, right? Hey, don't run. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing this out here. But I ain't gonna take you to jail, though, unless you give me a little... Yeah. I ain't gonna take you a little jail. I ain't gonna take you to jail if you give me a little Yeah. Like, how's a cop even supposed to talk in that situation, bro? And the cop, I mean, that's actually insane, bro.
Oh God.
Did you like cop customers?
No.
Why not?
They can switch up at any moment. You never know.
Facts. If you don't suck it up good, or your coochie ain't good enough, word, you going to jail.
Told me too that she had a cop.
You going to
He would
jail.
be her regular, and she would go attend to him, and when she told him she didn't want to do that no more,
He gets upset, and now you want to change the rules and be a little bitch.
he tried to put her in jail.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, we'll stay safe. Okay.
All right,
Hey, bro, tell me something. Nigga, beat your dick.
All right, folks. That's been an inside look
I mean,
into
they
this
just
world.
gotta say,
of
give me some
pimping.
head or I'll lock you up. Slash, nigga, pull up. Give me some head, I'll lock you up. Give me some coochie or you go to jail. Give me the coochie now. Bitch, you wanna go to jail? Give me some coochie now. Bitch, you wanna go to jail? Bro.
Prostitution, the people behind it.
Hold on. Let me unbuckle my belt. You nigga gotta take the gun off. You gotta take the badge off. Nope, don't need this. Hold on, let me turn the body cam off. Oh, baby, hold on. Let me get my donut. Oh God.
The stories behind it, and I hope you learned a lot, because I sure did. The mission of this channel is always to bring you the rawest and the real shit of what actually goes down here on planet Earth. Mainstream media is never going to show you this, but I will. And a shirt that we've launched, don't believe the lies. Support the channel, get it on the store. Thank you for joining me on this journey. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Hey, you using teeth, man. Hey. There you go. Suck it slow. There you go. Suck it slow.